Hi there, beautiful people. Today we did something very nice, sun-kissed. It will be a perfect transition from summer to fall. It will be Rosy Cheeks full glam and a brown lip. I'll be changing the products around as we go, so don't forget your favorite drink or do your makeup while we go so that we could actually do it like a FaceTime call. I am so excited for this makeup look. Let's get started. Alright, you guys, I have already prepped my face. I prepped it with my favorite moisturizer and sunscreen. I'm going to be using Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation by Giorgio Armani. This is shade 3.8. I'm going to be mixing this foundation with the Revolution Glow Drops. It's very similar to, I'll say, Halo Glow or the Charlotte Tilbury one. It gives the exact same type of glow, so you really don't have to spend so much money on makeup. This works really well as well. I have tried this in my back to school video. I'm sure you've seen it already. If you haven't, please check it down below. I'm going to be applying a few drops just like this. The sound was really funny. And then I'm going to apply a few pumps over to my hand of the Armani. As you could already see, I have done my eyebrows. And as you could already see, I have done my eyebrows. So I did them really nice and straight. I'm going to be mixing the foundation and the glow drops together so that I have that nice and satiny and glowy finish. This is quite of a light shade for me right now. It is more of the winter shade, but it's okay. It will make it work. I really did not buy any makeup this summer. Let me know down below if you're me, because I'm really bad at I'm really bad at buying makeup. So I really did not spend that much money on getting the perfect shade. I just make it work with my bronzers. By the way, I'm going to be using the good old bronzers today, so nothing really new, but I'm just going to introduce a new technique. I feel like this will be a nice glowy, bronzy makeup look, which will be perfect for any occasion. And like I said, to the transition from summer to fall. By the way, you guys, I have been really active on my social media, so try to follow me either on TikTok or Instagram. I have no views coming in from TikTok. I don't know what's going with the algorithm. Maybe I'm doing the wrong type of content. Let me know down below as well. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm very active on there. And I answer everybody on there as well. So if you like to comment on anything or message me, I will try my best to answer as soon as possible. I'm just going to blend this really quickly with the foundation brush. I like this brush a lot as it gives a nice airbrushed look. By the way, at any point of this video, my AC can turn on. I'm just gonna have it on because I have my door closed. And my kitty decided that he wants to stay with me in the room while I'm filming. It's quite hot in here because of the lighting I have here. So my AC is on. It will come on and off at any point of the video, and I'm really sorry about that. And of course, don't forget your eye area. This way you have a nice base for the shadows. We're also going to be adding a little bit of concealer, so it doesn't have to look perfect, but you always try to make it nice as possible and even. Alright, the base is quite even. We have a nice and glowy finish. This is what I'm trying to achieve at the end. This will be a great base to start off any products like blush, contour, and etc. This will be really nice to set afterwards. It will still have a nice and glowy finish. I'm really sorry for the background noises, but I am trying to make this work as much as possible. Right now, I want to continue off with eye makeup. I'm going to be using several products for the makeup. Right now, I want to go with the Armani eyeshadow. This is a tint. I want to put it in the back of my hand and work it. I'm just going to pull a little bit like so. And I will have my eye open, so I'll keep it open and work it out into the crease. It's quite pigmented. We're trying to make the look really nice and cozy, so just try to blend it out as much as possible. I'll probably not dip it in again just because I want it to look a little more softer. I did not realize how pigmented this is, but yeah, so just go a little bit more softer on that part. Now I want to drag it just a little bit under my eye to give it a little bit of a shadow, like so. I'll be cleaning it all up with a concealer right after. Alright, this is what we're working with at the moment. It's not looking as warm as I want it to be at the end, so we're gonna work our way out of this with other eyeshadows. So I have acquired a little bit more of eyeshadows. I went and grabbed the Urban Decay Naked palette. This is the OG palette, and I want to take Half Baked right here, and I want to bring it out over to the inner corners as well as bring it into the inner corners on my lower lid. It has that nice beautiful warm champagne color. It is more of like the baked color. That's what hence the name of it, obviously, but I feel like it just has like that nice rich undertone, which gives a very beautiful shade of brown gold, which I thought was like a good addition for this eye makeup. By doing this, it will give a little bit of warmth to the eye, and also it will have a nice very pop to the eye as well, which bring a lot of attention towards the eye area, which I think is beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to take a shader brush, and I want to take the shade Virgin, and I just want to bring it over to my lid as well. This way it just has more of a muted brown color, not as warm as right here on my lid right now. So I'm just going to take it and mix it really well. This way it has a little bit more of a softer color than what it is right now. I'm just going to blend it really well as well towards my eyebrow. Right, so next I will be using a liner on my eye. I'm using a nice and slim pencil from Desicute. This is in the shade Angel Brown. That sounds really cute. I'm going to open it up, and I will just draw a wing line like I would always do, like so. But I just want to drag it out a little more and bring it over to the middle. I like to end my eyeliner at the middle. This pops my eye a little more since I have more of a hooded eye and a little bit of lid space when my eyes are open. I'm going to open it up more towards my crease, and then draw like a little bit of and then draw like a triangle, and then connect all of it. So I'm going to be taking a brush later and smudging it and correcting it just a little better. I want to do the other eye. Right now I'll be taking a small angled brush like this. Well, no, this is an eyeliner smudge brush. It's very nice and thin. I'm going to grab it and just like smudge the eyeliner over to the crease so it creates a little bit more of a shaded triangle, and it will give an illusion as if my crease is a little bit more higher than what it is right now. And don't worry, it looks a little messy. I'm going to be fixing it all with a concealer right after. Okay, now I want to add in the same liner over to my waterline. I'm just going to carefully fill it in like so. Alright, so now I'll be taking my concealer. And I will be doing mostly my under eye. It has an angled tip. Just going to draw quite of a triangle, like quite of a small triangle here, and I'll clean up like so, just so that it looks a little more sharp, and do the same thing on the other side. While that is drying, I want to add it in a brown eyeliner. I'm going to be using good old infallible L'Oreal. This is a brown liner. I'm just going to add a quick line just so that I could bring a little bit more warmth over to my eyes. And I'm not going to be smudging that, and I'm not going to be smudging this one. I'm just going to leave it as is. Right now, let's blend this all out. I'm going to use a beauty blender. I'm not going to be bringing it too high as we do have makeup under our eyes, but we are going to clean it up as much as possible, and so it looks nice and clean. I'm really liking the eye look as it looks really unique. I usually don't do something like this, and it's quite nice to have some type of dramatic eye. I wouldn't say it's dramatic, but it is out there. It is more on the dramatic side, which sometimes I do prefer, so it would be nice as a glammed up look. But I feel like it's really nice, warm. It also gives the attention to the eyes, and it looks kind of like a siren eye, which I am obsessed with as well. But as we're going to add the mascara and the lashes, I feel like we're gonna look so much more cutesy and mindful and demure. I've been seeing it so much all over my social medias, so I had to add that in. I'm sorry. All right, now I want to go ahead with my last cream product for my makeup. I'm going to be using Emora. This is in the shade Love Core. This more of a brown color. I'm in love with this color. I feel like it's beautiful and it will be a perfect look for this one. It's like nice and cozy. It's like more on the warm side, which is perfect, especially for the transition. I'm gonna go really heavy on this one because it does like to fade in as we continue with the makeups. We are going to touch up with another blush at the end with more like the powder blush, but I just want to make sure that this is set in as our base. I'm going to tap it in to my skin. Such a beautiful shade. It will give that nice sunburnt look, which I'm going for. And as you can see, I'm keeping the blush over to my cheek and the nose area. This is the key for the sunburnt look. I'm going to bring it up a little higher so this way it looks a little bit more of like bronzed, faded out, sun-kissed look, if you know what I mean. All right, we're now going to go ahead and set our makeup. I'm going to be using the Shea Glam pink powder. I'm just going to lightly tap in the powder into my skin just to mattify a little bit. I'm not trying to do too much. I'm not going to look cakey right after this one, but I just want to set it in so it's looking nice and satin so that we could go ahead and continue with our powder products. I want to make sure that I apply this everywhere. I am going to be doing a little bit of baking at the end, but as of right now, we're just making sure that my face is ready for the powder products. We're going to do the lashes a little bit later. This will be the finishing touches, but right now we're just gonna continue with the face. I'm so eager to try this lychee jam. This is by Desicu. Oh, the smell is amazing. I wanna apply it over to my lips so that my lips are nice and ready. I think this will be the lip combo for today. I'm obsessed. What? It has a nice tint too, like it looks really, really nice. And you guys, this smells so good. Just to hydrate our lips. Alright you guys, we're finally ready for the contour. I am using the Desicu powder contour. I'll be using these nice cool tones. I found that cool tones do the best at contouring, while bronzy tones or like more of the warm tones like reddish, orangey tones, they're good for bronzing. But this will give you a nice subtle contour look, and especially if you do have fair skin, I think cooler tones will work really, really nice. Like it will look really natural as far as you looking snatched or not, but but if you're looking to do something a little more on the bronzier side, I would suggest going with something warm. I'm just slightly shading my face, and as you can tell, it's like a nice subtle change. Like you don't see much difference. Like it's just a little bit of a subtle snatching, you know? I'm going to take a smaller brush and do my nose contour. I'm now going to be taking my smaller brush and doing my nose contour. I want to add it over to the tip of my nose so that my nose looks a little more thinner. On the bottom of my nose, just like that. Now just a little bit under my lip and above my lip, a little more under my nose, and like around the tip of my nose as well. I think it's good. Now I want to go ahead with also muted blush colors. This is by Desicu. Very beautiful. I have not tried them. They look really, really nice. I think I want to go ahead with this muted pink tone. This will just give a nice rosy color to my cheeks. You could still see the previous color underneath there, but I just want to add a little bit more of the rosier tones over to my cheeks. I also want to add in a little bit of the one we have here above. This one is more of the brown color, but it's also pinkish brown. I love this so much. All right, I'm going to go ahead with the Tarte Tubing Mascara. We're just going to add one coat of that. I want to bake a little bit, so I'm going to use the Revolution. And I'm going to add a little bit of the loose powder over to the cap so that I could start it with my puff. I'll be using just a little bit over to my puff, and I will create another triangle underneath my eye just so I could set in my under eye makeup beautifully. And I do this right before I add in lashes because I don't want to add the powder over to my lashes. So like as you see right here, I added just a little bit under my eye so that I conceal the bag that I had over there. I don't want to go too hard. You could slightly tap over whatever is left off onto your face so that it sets in perfectly. But other than that, I try not to do anything extra like so because we want to continue keeping our face nice and glowy. While that's baking, I want to continue with my eyelashes. Today, I want to use only all lashes. This is an Amazon brand. I love their lashes so much. You guys, just look how natural they look. Like, I'm all about the natural eye look, and these just look very nice, wispy, long, and luscious. Like, it will be the perfect addition to any eye makeup. I'm gonna add these ones here. These ones are in specific called the DK07 natural lashes, and they're really pretty. I'm just going to let them dry a little bit so that it will be easier for me to stick them onto my eye. Then we'll be right back. Okay, so I have added the eyelashes. As you can see, my eye look is eating it and it's not as visible, but if you are looking close enough, it gives my lash look a very full effect, and that is what I'm talking about, that natural look. I do like having lashes like this on, even though they do blend in with my lashes with mascara on. I feel like it just gives me more of that natural effect and also more fuller effect. My lashes are very sparse and they're pretty far apart from each other, and doing this technique makes it look like I have a lot more lashes than what I do, and also giving myself my look a little bit more oomph. Now I'm going to finish up the other eye, and you're gonna see how much more it will pop up. As you can see, this one is a little bit more closed down than this one, which already has an eyelash on. Alright, the other eyelash is on. We are now going to finish up with our lips and taking off the baking. As you may already have guessed it, I am obsessed with the lip color of the lip balm that I've just tried. Such a beautiful shade. It gives me a nice like brownish color, and also it's not sticky at all. I am obsessed, and I love non-sticky lip products. That is why I'm more inclined to, I would say, matte finishes, because I'm not a big fan of glosses. I don't like the smells, but this one, you guys, this one smells like a jam, and in particular this is a lychee jam. So we're gonna take off the powder off my face. It will immediately give me that nice lifted look, but it looks so natural still. It has that nice glow, which I am very excited for, but it still gives me that natural glow, which I'm very excited about. Okay, I'm going to take off my hair clip. I want to go ahead with the espresso. This is NYX. I'm going to be adding it over to the outer. I'll be outlining my lips with it. I'm not going to overline them just because it may look a little more dramatic. What I'm going to do now is I'll fill in the top lid like mostly with espresso, and I'll leave it at that. And what I'm going to do now is I'll take Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I have the mini one. It's really cute, but it's like a nice like Maui color. I'm going to go ahead and add it over to my lower lip. Okay, and I'll add it a little bit on top. I just feel like that's just so beautiful. I love a dark lip, and this shade is summing up the whole makeup look. I'm going to fade it a little bit with the lip I'm going to fade it a little bit with a lip brush. I'm going to fade it a little bit with a lip brush, just so it looks a little bit more word in, like so. Guys, I feel like I am obsessed with this look. It's very nice and hydrated. It looks like my skin is still nice and glowy, but we are not looking greasy or oily. We're looking hydrated, like I said. I feel like this is a nice cozy makeup and also very beautiful as a glam makeup when we are coming from a transition to fall from summer. I am obsessed. Like, I feel like this is a perfect look for a date night, especially when you are going somewhere a little bit more cozier, maybe out for drinks. What do you guys think? Just going to zoom it up a little more. As you can see, what I did focus on were mostly my eyes. We have added a smoky eye effect, as well as we have added a sun-kissed look, which is all-time favorite, and a nice brown lip. I think it all sums up very, really nice together. What do you guys think? Like, I love it so much. Alright, you guys, I want to wrap it up here. I just want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you are looking for any type of other makeups. If you are trying out this makeup, let me know everything you have in mind. I am obsessed with the finish. I feel like it's perfect for the transition, like I said. I think it will be also really great for other types of occasions. I do think the lip and the eye is a little bit more on a dramatic side. If you're gonna keep that aside or maybe change it up to something else, I feel like it will be perfect for any type of occasion. Maybe you will make it less smoky and less dramatic like I did here, and you will be good to go for any type of occasion because the sun-kissed look will be perfect for anything. And once again, let me know down below if you enjoyed and you have other suggestions. And let me know down below if you have any other suggestions of how I could improve. I'm always strive to learn whatever is new. I will always take it as a consideration for any upcoming videos that are coming up. Like I said, I'm currently still learning and taking courses online for my makeup, so I'm very excited to share them out really, really soon for you all. But other than that, I really hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so that you don't miss any of them. I hope you're going to do well. I hope you have a good one. I love you so much. Goodbye.